it's Tina and I'm back. And I hope you guys are all doing well and staying safe. If you're also back, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me again. But if you're new and maybe you like what you see, please consider subscribing because we have tons of fun here on this channel talking about makeup and all things beauty. And every now and then we do mix it up with some vlog type content. And then sometimes we also get a little chatty. And this video is going to be one of those mixy videos where I am packing for my birthday trip to Thailand. So I am about to leave for 11 days and I am packing my makeup. I have filmed myself packing my makeup for a vacation or a trip before, and every time I do one of these videos I look back after my trip and I'm like, why did you pack that? And I'm thinking that this time around it will be no different, but I thought that I would share with you guys what I packed for this trip. And I have a new makeup travel bag. So this is from the Sephora collection. It is a hanging makeup bag. So it has a little hook. Once you open it up, you can hang it on a door or in the closet. It's a really nice travel bag. They had 30% off. So I went ahead and grabbed it. And I'm gonna show you what I packed for my trip. And I'd already packed all the makeup that I was taking with me, but I was rethinking it, so I actually ended up repacking it. And that's what I'm gonna show you in this video. Me repacking my makeup and removing things that I just don't think I'm going to use. So if that sounds interesting to you, let's go ahead and jump right into it. All right guys, so here is the makeup bag that I've already packed for my trip. I need to whittle this down as I mentioned. So I've already gone through my collection, picked out the products that I kind of want to have with me, but this is way too much. And I know myself and I know I won't be using all of this. So I need to whittle it down. If you're curious, this bag is from the Sephora collection. It's a really great makeup bag. So I'll probably still use this to pack the makeup in, but you can see it's kind of packed to the brim. It's really bulky right now and I want to reduce this a lot. So let me go ahead and show you what's inside. Again, this bag is really handy. It has a hook that you can then hang onto the back of a door or in a closet, which I find really handy. And it has various different compartments. It has a little flap here with these elastic holders. You can use this to hold brushes or like your pencil type products. So I have my brow pencils and my lip liners over here. I just realized I didn't bring a eyeliner. That is good to realize right now before I actually go on my trip. Then I have two brush holders and we'll get into this in a bit, but I'm just going to unpack everything right now. Oh my god, so that is a lot of product that I was able to fit into the bag. And like I said, it has various compartments, so it's easy to organize everything. It has pockets in the front. That's a zipper pocket. Then inside it has these dividers that you can use to hold your products in place. It also has internal pockets and dividers, as well as this little mesh compartment. It's also a pocket that you can store little items. So I was using that to store my brow tools. So here are all the products. You can already tell that this is just way too much and I'm really not going to use this much. So I need to whittle it down a lot. So let's try to do just that. All right, I grabbed an eyeliner because I was missing this and it made no sense. Like, why don't you have an eyeliner? So with that being said, let's create a divide and put products that I definitely cannot live without. All right, so I need my tools. So I have my scissors and my tweezers, which I usually bring 2 tweezers. So these are must-haves, must go. I also have my facial razor for my mustache because my mustache will be coming in, child. Listen, okay? Then, of course, the eyeliner that I just picked out. And we definitely need primer. Now, I can probably just bring one primer. You know what? I want to bring both because I use both. This one from Urban Decay is for my eyelids, and then this one from the Sephora collection is for my brows. But I just dyed my brows with henna, so I don't even know if I'll be doing too much with my brows. I'm gonna bring the Urban Decay one for sure, and the Sephora one will be an option. All right, I think that's a good decision. For mascara, I have the two mascaras that I want to bring for sure, which is the MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash Mascara for my lower lashes, and then my Charlotte Tilbury for my upper lashes. But I also want to bring my MAC Stat because I love this mascara, especially if I'm just wearing mascara and no lashes. So I want to bring this as well. I don't think it takes up too much space, so I feel like I can still take that with me. I also need my concealer for under my brows, which is from NARS. And then I want to bring a brow gel. Now I had two in here. I had the Benefit Brow Setter in a mini size that I love. But then I also have the Patrick Ta Brow Setter that I also love. And since I did the henna brows, I'm gonna need one of these for sure. I'm gonna bring the Patrick Ta one and put the Benefit to the side. Then I need my Lane Low paint pot for eyeshadow, so I'm definitely taking that. And I had packed two travel size primers for my skin because, you know, I like to have multiple primers, but I don't need both. So I'm just gonna bring the matte primer from Milk. This is the Hydro Grip. I love this as well from Milk Makeup, but I'm just gonna bring the matte version. All right, we're dwindling things down, I think, just a little bit. I also always bring my Melt Cosmetics Blur eyeshadow if I'm wearing eyeshadow, so I'm gonna bring that. Need my setting powder, so my Kosas is going, as well as my one size in a travel size. I think that will do. Then concealer, I have two. I have my Fenty and my Best Skin Ever from Sephora. These are small enough that I feel like I can bring both. And now let's go through lip liners. And okay, brow pencil, definite. This is the Patrick Ta. It's the only one I'm bringing. And then my brow brush, which is also definitely a must-have. Lip liners, I have three. I don't need all three. Let me just bring the two from Makeup by Mario. Even though this one from Rare Beauty doesn't take up much space, it's still like extra. I am not going to bring my Hourglass palette anymore. It's a little bit too bulky, even though it has a bronzer in here that I wanted to have, and then well, see, it has the highlighters that I may want to wear. So what are we gonna do? Let me think about this one. I might still want to bring that one. All right, moisturizer. So I had two that I was gonna take with me, but I really only need one. So should I bring the Energy Boosting Gel Moisturizer from Origins or the Tatcha Water Cream? Let me bring the Tatcha Water Cream and then do without the ginseng. All right. I'd also added some skincare to this bag that I wanted to have with me. So I had the Soft Cream Cleanser from Tatcha. I'm gonna do without this because I have other cleansers packed already. And I had the Overnight Mask, which is meant to hydrate the skin. And I feel like I need something hydrating at night because I feel like I'm gonna need something to soothe my skin. So it's between this and then the Dewy Skin Cream. What do we think? Do I wanna bring the Tatcha one? Let me feel what the Tatcha one feels like. I feel like this is just a moisturizer and not like a nourishing product. Let's see what the Origin one feels like instead. Yeah, I feel like the Origins one is gonna be a little bit more soothing, so I'm gonna take that one. All right, we're doing things. Foundation. So I have 3 foundations like packed and ready to go. I need to get rid of one. This is hard. So I'm gonna probably use the Fenty like day to day, and then want to use my Chanel for special occasions, like for my birthday. So I'm gonna pack away my Sephora Best Skin Ever. I love you, but I have to limit things right now. Now, eyeshadow palettes. I want to bring these 2 from Dior because they're just tried and true. I always travel with them. And I also included the Coffee Shop palette from Juvia's Place because I fell in love with this. And I feel like this would be enough for me, like these 3 palettes. But the Juvia's Place is so bulky. I feel like I should be fine though to bring these 3. Right, they're thin, it's fine. So I want to bring these 3. And then I have 3 pairs of lashes, which I've cut down. And there's not much to it. I just cut them out of the packaging and they're still on the little plastic inserts. And I'm bringing them like this. They're small, it's not a big deal. And then with that being said, I need an eyelash glue, which I have from Velour, and an eyelash applicator from Sephora. And then if I'm doing that, then I need my lash curler from Shiseido, which I think is fine. I have 3 blushes. One from Clinique, one from Item Beauty. Did you hear that Sephora is getting rid of Item Beauty? I know, oh my god. So it's a pinky blush. Then I have an orangey blush. And then I have Fig Pop from Clinique, which is a more neutral blush. I feel like I want to have all 3 though. And they're relatively small and thin. So I don't think having them, all 3 of them, will be a big deal. But then it comes into play when I consider this Hourglass palette. So I was bringing the Hourglass palette because it has this bronzer, and I have a highlighter, and then other blush products, which I feel like this is something I want to have with me, honestly, truly. And if I brought a bronzer, it's gonna be like half the size of this, right? But this is like an all-in-one. So this I want to bring, but I'll like put it to the side as one of the last things to pack. Lips. Let's look at lips. All right, so I have 3 lip glosses, which are from Patrick Ta. We have a clear, a pink, and a nude. I may not need all 3, but I want to bring all 3. And then I have 3 lip balms from Makeup by Mario. These are the Plumping Lip Serums, but they're like that really silky, shiny lip balm texture. I don't need, well, you see, I have a pink, a brown, and like a peachy shade. I want to bring all 3 of those too. Then I have my liquid lip balm from By Terry in a small size. And my Smashbox primer water in a mini size for my eyeshadows. So I have all the, I think that's fine though, right? I have 2 makeup sponges and my Q-tips. And then I have brushes. So I have my foundation brushes in these little sleeves. These sleeves are from Amazon. I will link them down below. And then I have a couple of face brushes in this other sleeve. These are really sleek and easy to travel with because you can just tuck them anywhere. But I also have this case with eyeshadow brushes and other face brushes. I feel like I can minimize this a lot. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just bring brushes that I know I'm going to need and that I'm gonna use. And I'll try to put them in these kinds of cases because I have a couple more. So let me do that now. Y'all, I did not reduce those brushes at all. I just put them in a much thinner case that makes them a lot more travel friendly. So this can lie a little bit more flat and be tucked into the side of my luggage. So didn't reduce my brushes because I have like eyeshadow brushes, face brushes, blush brushes. I want to have options available. I have blender brushes, shader brushes. It's not too many, so I feel like I don't want to reduce it, and if this can fit in my luggage, I am fine. It's a very thin case. Again, I will link it down below. It's from Amazon as well. And I mean, compared to this brush case that I like because I could use it as a brush cup, it's much slimmer and sleeker, so it's easy to tuck it in somewhere. This is a little awkward, and because it's hard, it's just difficult to pack in luggage. So I'm gonna go ahead and pack these things back in my little makeup case here from Sephora. And like I said, I really like this because I can put all my tools, like my tweezers, my lash applicator, my scissors, my lash curler, and my razor in this little pocket. It's like perfect because then I'll know where they are, right? So I'll put all the lash products right here and my little tools. Perfect. It just fits right in. Zip it up, I know where they are. And then on this side, I can put my lip liners and my eyeliners. Again, easy access, and it keeps them nice and secure. Once I started packing this case, I was like, oh my God, this is so handy. So we have, let me see if I can put my mascara here as well. So I'll tuck that one in, tuck this one in, and then this one too. Can it fit? Will it be awkward? Yeah, it can't fit. So I'll just put that one there. Nice. Flaps over just so. You know what? Let me put the MAC mascara, since it's smaller, in that pocket as well, and then put my larger mascara right here, which makes sense for me. And then I can tuck this palette right into this pocket right here. You know what? Let me not put it in the pocket. Let me put it in the actual bag itself, and then put the smaller eyeshadow palettes in the little pockets. And also my Hourglass palette I'll put right next to this larger palette, so they kind of lay flat like that. Okay, that works. And then let's find where we're gonna put all these other products. So these are longer tubes. I'm gonna put them in this zippered compartment. I'll also put my primer and some of the lip products here. I want it to lay flat, so I'm putting all like the longer products in this little pocket here. Yeah, that fits. Can the lip glosses all fit? Like, I want them to lay in one straight line so I don't have any bulkiness. And they fit perfectly. Like, look at that, right? All right, now we have the other products. Let's sit this up. So let's start tucking them in these pockets, but I want them to kind of lay in a flat way so I can shrink the bulk of this a little bit. So I'm just gonna stand them side by side like that. Yeah, I think that works. Let me get my face powder in here. All right, what else do we have? You know what? I'm gonna bring my Sephora primer as well. Tuck it in that little corner. Everything is laying flat so far. These things may be a little bit bulkier, so let me slip in the blushes, and then I'm gonna put these at the top. So I have the products laid out like that, but I'm going to lay the bag flat and then stand these up at the top so that I can compress the bag a bit. And then these are my cotton swabs, and my lashes, I'm gonna put them in one of these little pockets just so they're a little tucked away. And that's it. I feel, wait, my powder, can't forget this. Sit up, and then these brushes, I'm gonna keep them out so I can just tuck them into my luggage. I can just slide them in any little opening. that will be easy to do rather than keeping them in the bag and add in bulk. So now this zips up nice and easy, and I can hang this up in the bathroom or in the closet, and I feel like, yeah, that reduced some of the bulk a bit, you know, so it's gonna be easier to pack in my carry-on because I'm taking carry-on only, no checked luggage. I think I did a pretty good job. And now let me go and repack my suitcase because that's also overloaded. So I got rid of a few things, nothing crazy, just a few items, but that added to the bulk, and I think the way I was packing this too added to the bulk. So there you have it. Those are the products that I have packed. Skincare like face wash, oil cleanser, body wash, sunscreen, all those things I pack kind of separately in like little containers, so I won't be showing you that, but these are all the makeup products that I packed for my trip. Alright guys, so there you have it. Even though this is less than I usually travel with makeup wise, I still think I overpacked. Every time I return from a trip, I'm always kicking myself in the butt because I didn't use most of the makeup that I took with me. And I'm sure this trip will be no different, but I packed specifically because it is for my birthday. So I'm figuring I might go out to something fancy and I want to have makeup to wear. So we'll see how that goes. But I feel like I'm going to learn a lot from this trip, and my next trip I might end up bringing a very small makeup bag because like I said, I don't end up using a ton of makeup on vacation. So yeah, we'll see. Live and learn, right? I'm sure I'll be able to pack something smaller, more condensed for my next trip. And if you want to see that, let me know because I am going to do some traveling this year, okay? I'm about to be out in these streets. I need to get out, get some sun, and enjoy life. So if you want to see what I pack next trip, let me know. Leave it in the comments and I'll be sure to do that for you guys. There's also another video where I'm showing you how I packed my carry-on luggage because that's all I'm taking with me. I'm not checking luggage. It's strictly carry-on. And I have to pack for almost 2 weeks in that luggage. So I am trying my best to condense everything and really pack wisely. So if you want to see that video, I will link it over here and down below so you can check it out. I'll also leave links to my Instagram and Twitter where you should be following me along. And hopefully, fingers crossed, I'm able to do somewhat of a vlog video for you guys, take you along on the trip and show you the sights because I think it would be really interesting to see what Thailand has in store for us. I'm going to Bangkok and Phuket, and I'm also gonna go around to the Phi Phi Islands and also James Bond Island and the Maya Islands. Like, I'm going to do tours, okay? So I think it would be great to share that with you guys. So you might see a vlog in your future as well. So make sure you stay tuned and stay subscribed. And until my next video, which will be very soon, I'll talk to you. Bye guys.